and welcome back to Donald Mackerel Game with me, Donald Mackerel. It'd be weird if it wasn't me, wouldn't it? Who knows, maybe I'm a clone, maybe I am AI and none of this is real. I wish it was, it'd be so much easier for me, especially on the financial side, because I have bought 10 more games, because I am absolutely insane. We've got a bit of everything here. We've got Vinted, I've got a few games off Vinted. Bought a few games from CEX, really good deals as well. Well, to me, really good deals, even though I know one of them is meant to be one of the worst games of all time, which is very exciting to me. But also some independent game stores. Mainly, there's a little one in a place called Whitchurch in Shropshire that I go shopping at quite a bit. It's a mobile phone shop, but they are about to expand as well. They do sell a lot of second-hand consoles, games, peripherals, all that sort of business, but they're going into a bigger store, so they're going to have a lot more stock and hopefully a lot more bargains for me. Right, we'll get through them as well, because it is a multi-platform one. We're going to start off with a weird one for me. As people may have noticed, I've bought a gaming PC. I say gaming PC, it runs sort of like the last gen, like maybe some PS4, Xbox One standard games, but it should run this. I only bought it so I could do some streaming, which I've not got round to yet because I've not managed to learn how to do it. Should play this. Really excited to have it. Never even knew Atari was involved in this one at all. It is, for the PC, The Witcher. So yeah, I've now got Witcher 3, Witcher 2, and The Witcher, which my partner, being Polish, is very happy because I don't know if you know that The Witcher is like a Polish franchise, as it were. It started off with like a TV series and like books back in the day, way back in the day. The Witcher was a series of books over in Poland, but big thing in Poland, which has finally managed to infiltrate us commoners, us rabble. So yeah, The Witcher for the PC. Really happy to pick that up. It cost me £3 in CEX. Probably ripped off there. I can probably pick it up for £1 if I look hard enough online. I don't care. I was there. It was with me. Oh, by the way, I picked this up in Liverpool. I don't know which store it was. They got 3 different stores, one by the train station and 2 in town. This was one of the ones in town. I visited all 3 stores. All 3 of them were absolutely blooming brilliant. All the stock was fantastic and the staff were lovely. So if CEX ever do want to sort of do a bit of a test and a benchmark to set their stores to, go to Liverpool. You can't go far wrong. All 3 of the stores were brilliant. So yeah, The Witcher for the PC. Very happy with that for £3. Next is the awful game I was on about. Terrible game from what I've been told. I don't think it's got anything to do with Hideo Kojima, but it looks very Metal Gear-esque on the cover. I've been told the game is not Metal Gear-esque. I've been told it is abysmal. It is a stealth game, from what I understand, but just a terrible stealth game. It is called Left Alive for the PS4. Yeah, no idea anything about it. All I know is apparently it bombed massively, which is why I managed to pick this up for £3 from the store I was on about in Whitchurch, the phone clinic. Yeah, again, happy to have it. Just look at the artwork on that. That's worth £3 alone. I don't care what the game's like. And again, if it's really bad, there's a chance I'm going to enjoy it. So Left Alive for the PS4, and he said PS3, for £3. That's got to be worth it, hasn't it? I think Game were selling copies of that for about £1. If you can pick that up for £1, fantastic. I'm quite happy to pay £3 for it. Moving on from that, we're on to Vinted. Sticking on the PS4 though, I've got a couple of PS4 games coming up. This one, I can't remember who I saw doing a review of it, but I saw a review on YouTube just randomly flick up. The title sounded ridiculous. This looks absolute pants. I was just about to click off and then it showed me the gameplay and it looks like a really fun sort of RPG, which again is one of my favourite sort of genres to play. It's called the Technomancer for the PS4. I don't know, never seen any videos. Hopefully it's decent. So yeah, pick that one up. I can't remember what it cost me. I think it was only like a couple of quid. But then again, you've got to pay like £2.30 post and packaging. So hopefully that's decent. Back to the phone shop in Whitchurch again. This one, I only picked it up because I was trading a load of games in. Normally wouldn't go for this sort of thing. I know nothing about the series. I know I've got like Persona 5. This is Shin Megami Tensei 3 Nocturne, the HD remaster. What the hell does that mean? What the hell is that? Again, we're back onto weird Chinese descriptions on bloody Amazon, aren't we? Is it a Temu product? Who knows? But 12 quid for that. Don't know if it's good, don't know if it isn't. I've just never seen it before. And I thought if I'm trading a load of stuff in, I might as well at least get something for it that I've never seen before. Is it good? Don't know. Is it an RPG? Don't know. Let's move on. We are now back onto CEX. I picked these up in Liverpool again. This one is an Xbox One / Series X game that I've heard nothing about. I thought it was a zombie game. Turns out it isn't. It is. I think it's sort of like there's been an alien invasion, or I think there's been like some sort of something to do with outer space. I don't know if we've been hit by a comet or something, but the world is gone. It is kaput, and it is people rebuilding society. So I think it's like a resources management game where you have to build a village, and it gets bigger and bigger and bigger. And maybe you get invaded by other colonies. I don't know. It's called Surviving the Aftermath for the Xbox One / Series X. Don't know. Looks quite decent for 4 quid. I thought take a bit of a punt on it. Hopefully that's all right. Let me know if it's really good or not, if anybody's played it. Again, I've never even heard of that, so I just thought, sod it, for £4. Pick that one up. And on that note, from the same CEX store in the centre of Liverpool, another Xbox One / Series X game, Disciples Liberation. Now, I know Disciples, again, never played any of them. I know it is an RPG series, but like a weird one. Looking at the back of this, I think it is a case of like squares. So like you occupy a square, you move to another square, and you can attack like 3 squares away, one of those sort of games. But again, for a £5, it's got to be worth it, hasn't it? So yeah, hopefully that's decent. This one I have heard of. I've heard it's a very, very bad game. It's by the same people that did Dishonored. I don't care. It's only a £5. Deathloop for the Series X. So a Series X game for 5 quid. That's decent, isn't it? You can't go wrong with that. Or can you? Is it bad? I don't know. Again, I've heard the title Deathloop, and I've heard it's bad. I've heard it's like a first-person shooter / stealth game. So again, lots of Dishonored 2 sort of vibes coming off it, and it is by the same people that made it, from what I've been told. So is that good for a £5? I don't know. I'm happy with it. I'm talking about a Series X game for £5. This game is a Series X game, and it cost me 25p. God bless you, game, and your pre-owned 50% off sale. It is NBA 2K21 with Zion Williamson there on the front cover. I don't rate Zion at all, but I definitely rate a Series X game for 25p. I think that is pretty much worthless. I think it is absolute trash in the way of video games. But again, a Series X game for 25p. I'm going to play the career mode on that and treat that as an RPG, which I do sometimes. Again, I do it with FIFA. When you do you create a character and you put them through their career. To me, that's an RPG. It is. You build your stats, you bump them into different areas, you create your own vibe, you go through the game. It's got an end goal. Prove me wrong, that is an RPG. So yeah, NBA 2K21, 25 pence for the Series X. Definitely happy with that. And again, that was from Game on their 50% off used, second-hand game sale. I think they're starting to run a bit low now. So if any of you do want to get out there and get the games, get them now while you got a chance, because when they're gone, and you ain't going to see these offers again. This one from the same place, Game in Liverpool, cost me £2, which I think is like £1 under what you can get it for in CEX. So if I'd have bought it at its initial price of £4, it would have been a rip-off. Really doesn't interest me at all as a sport. It is F1 Manager 22. So it's just the fact that it's a management game. I figure I might be able to get into it. And from that, I might be able to get into F1 games. So F1 Manager 22, I don't know. What does it mean by manage? Is it hard? But for £2, can't really avoid that. I'm really, really chuffed I managed to pick that up. And if it is pants, I dare say I can probably get £2 for it somewhere. So yeah, not too much of a loss. But this is my happiest moment. I don't know how I managed to find this. It was on Vinted. I think it was up for £12. I just put in a cheeky offer of £9 thinking, oh, this guy's going to knock it back. And as soon as he does, I'm just going to pay that £12 and get it delivered, because it would have been a bargain at £12. But for £9 with £2.30 post and packaging added on to that, I managed to pick up Dragon's Dogma 2. Now, what an RPG. I've been told it's a fantastic RPG. I have been told it's a retelling of the original Dragon's Dogma. Don't know, don't care. That's cost me like just over 11 quid. So really, really chuffed to get that. Again, I know that's going to depreciate in value really quickly. It is for the Series X. So that's going to come down to like maybe a £5 in the next 6 months or so. Don't care. I'm just glad to have it now, and I can have a little bit of a wiggle on that and play the game. So that's what I managed to pick up. Those are my 10 games. Let me know which ones you've seen before, if any of them are any good, if any of them are poo. Especially, what was that? Shin Megami Tensei 3 Nocturne HD Sonic Plus Knuckles Turbo Edition. What is it? Is that good? I don't know. It looks really, really bloody weird. And I know the Persona series are normally quite weird, but that's my little dark horse. I think that might be a favourite of mine. And of course, you've got the Technomancer thing and all the other RPG type games. Have you played any of them? Are they decent? Let me know. Otherwise, hope you've enjoyed yourself, and hopefully you will see these when I get round to playing them. I've been Donald Mackerel. This has been Donald Mackerel Gaming. See you all again soon. Cheers, everyone.